1,000 miles starts with one step. We are at 0, and in the car is me, Grandpa, and our dog, Mabel. You'll see more of her later. Let's get started.
I bid farewell to the pits of hell, the dust in my mouth and eyes, the cold too low and the top on hole, and a section boss that I despise. Damn it all, let the mountain fall, let the gas from its belly rise, let the coal abound underneath the ground, got me a job outside. Oh, my back is bowed and my legs won't go, and my chest is double-sized. From a breathing black coal deep into my soul, and you can't spit it up at night. Damn it all, let my song recall what nobody can visualize. From this day forth to be my rebirth, I got me a job outside.
Trip, I have been thinking about the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and it's a great book, and I really recommend reading it. But one of the things that I remember about the book was that he went on this long journey from Spain to Egypt in search of something, and when he eventually came back, that was when he found it. All right, maybe I've spoiled the end, but anyway, I've been thinking about it because this trip, we are leaving our home in Georgia, and we are traveling and visiting family as we go and friends as we go, but ultimately we are going on a loop, and we will make it back home. So I wonder about what the lessons are going to be for this trip, what the experiences are going to teach me, what I'm going to learn about myself, about the people I love, about the beautiful land in the middle of this country, and whether or not coming home will actually be the ultimate thing, as I remember that in my home is my comfortable bed and all of my possessions and all of my friends, well, not all of my friends, but my friends and some of the comforts that I find so helpful in my world. So off on this journey, recommend The Alchemist. And we left Georgia first thing this morning, and we went through South Carolina, and we are now in western North Carolina, which is very mountainous and beautiful, and we are headed north in North Carolina. So we are headed to the mountains of Appalachia, which a lot of people don't know extends into North Carolina. So we'll be seeing that, and then tonight to Kentucky for a visit with Mike's sister and brother-in-law. All right, off we go. Travels with Nana. This trip to the Midwest.
Small boy on a dusty road, kicking cans and catching toads, and chasing my sister home from school. Papa said on the steps you'll sit, put your arms around her neck. It's time you's learning the golden rule. Mama said when your troubles grow, there's something you should know. Life's a lot like peeling taters. Slice them long or slice them round. Don't let it get you down. Things will get better sooner or later. Mama fried the taters and Daddy grit the corn. Made bread the old-fashioned way. All the troubles in this world long for the simple day. Daddy's cornbread, Mama's fried potato. Home late, Dad's worked all day, put the plow and the mule away, and thanks God and Mom for dinner. With a special smile she'd say, it's taters and beans today, and tomorrow it'll be beans and taters. Mama fried the taters and Daddy grit the corn, made bread the old-fashioned way. All the troubles in this world along for the simple day. Daddy's cornbread and Mama's fried potatoes, soup, beans, onions, and tomatoes. Oh, you could just hold off on them darned old onions.
We made it safely to Kentucky. We are in eastern Kentucky, yeah, in the hollers, in the holler. Which holla, woo. Anyway, we're going to be going and listening to some live music today. We're very excited about that. And we're going for a walk now. You want to say good morning to your super fans?
Good morning.
You could at least smile.
I am smiling.
Anyway, we're going to take the dog for a walk. It is interesting to travel with the dog. So hopefully she's going to enjoy this. Traveling with a dog is a whole new experience. But I got my pretty flower earrings on, and I got my pretty flowered skirt. I think I'm ready to rock and roll, or maybe a little bit of bluegrass instead.
You're just a mountain daisy.
I'm a mountain daisy, he says. So they've had some flooding and some rain around here, and it's been pretty bad. But today it's fine, but I'm just noticing all these little ways in which they have created these places where the rain can go. But I wonder about the challenges of all the rain that comes off the mountains around here. Let's take it a little tour around. Anyway, Travels with Nana, Kentucky edition. You can definitely hear all the birds this morning. Are we gonna stop?
I can't.
So here we are on the top of a mountain with a beautiful vista here in Kentucky. It's just lovely. Amazing. Yes, and cicadas. So that's what all that noise is in addition to the birds. It's the cicadas. Just a second. You ready to go have a look? Come on, Grandpa. because your glasses are very cool. I can see myself. I'm waving to myself in the recording. There you go.
When the
Bad
cold
start.
Virginia rain was pouring down. Well, friend, I'm here to
Hello there. This is a lovely afternoon on Pine Mountain in Letcher County, Kentucky. We're at the general store at the Pine Mountain Crossing, listening to Nathan Polly sing some tunes. Anyway,
since you'll understand
wish you were here.
what it means to work.
Now tell them who you are.
I'm Willie.
It's time to
I'm Lynelli Polly, local
buy some
weaver,
bread and a lie today.
retired teacher.
Rise
Glad to
and
be here.
I placed my hand against my heart, swore an oath to the Constitution. I served my time, never asking for a dime in restitution. Now I'm a sucker and a loser, a soldier who wouldn't turn his country down, says the clown. Don't know how or why or when. Make America hate again. Oh, the truth ain't the truth when the lies are disguised, and it's hard to tell the right from the wrong. Some are asleep, some follow like sheep, and nobody knows what the hell's going on. What's going on? Been going on way too long. Well, somebody tell me what the hell's going on. Thank you.
This area is where I did my dissertation research. So I spent some time getting to know the hill people. They're amazing. Amazing. Survivors, strong people, good people. I feel a certain level of peace being here in the hills. Especially listening to some pretty music. There's just something about being here that makes me feel like I can exhale after holding my breath for a real long time. So grateful, so peaceful. It's like coming home.
Oh, I just can't sleep when it's raining. I'm awake at every sound. Hold kids a little closer, cold rain pouring down. Oh, the work and strife of half of your life turned to mud. We got out in the nick of time, help from above. Hug the kids and hope and pray for the break of day. People came with love and generosity, shovel and mud. Restored my faith in humanity, thank God above. That's the Lord work, can't you see? That's an act of God's love. That's an act of God's love. Acts of God's love. The devil brought the mud.
Excuse me, madam, I'm a married man.
The fishing one thing for his name.
Me too, Alan Jackson too.
See, this is what I was talking about last night.
Yeah, so I can't remember.
Forming families and stuff like that. That's like
This is how you insult somebody in eastern Kentucky.
No, it's an A.
Heel, strip jobs, splash floods, and moonshine steel. I'm from the mountains. Lord, the grass ain't blue. Just an old blue moon shining on the kudzu. From Kentucky, far, far away. I'm from Kentucky, that's where I'm gonna stay. Long days and sleepless nights, dread to wake to find tomorrow. Bittersweet melodies can no longer hold the sorrow. Long gone the loving sun, footsteps silent on the floor. This old house is quiet today, Mama's not singing anymore.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell me about where we are and what you all do here.
Well, I'm Gwen Johnson, and I'm in Hemphill, Kentucky.
Okay.
The post office here is Jackhorn, Kentucky. And if y'all want to look us up on the map, we're 41825 is the zip code.
And if you want to come by and get some pizza and listen to some music.
Yeah. We're at 2514 Highway 317.
All right. And the name of the place is?
Hemphill Community Center, and Hemphill Community Center does business as Black Sheep Brick Oven Bakery, which is the social enterprise of this place. So when the coal industry took a nosedive, so to speak, we had to try to dream up a way to continue without the leaves blowing through the community center. And this is what we came up with, because nothing's cheaper than flour and salt and water. And our idea was to make good sourdough bread. And so that's what we've been doing here. The 22nd of June in this year, 2025, we will be 7 years old.
Nice. Yeah.
So with the help of friends and benevolence, sponsors, we've been able to stay afloat through a pandemic and 2 major floods here. So it's pretty much a miracle.
Well, also a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Now, were you born here?
I was born in Whitesburg. At the time, the hospital down there was a UMWA hospital, a United Mine Workers of America hospital. And my parents wanted me to be born at the Miners Hospital. And so that's where I was born.
So tell me about the ghost that lives in this building.
Okay, so Miss Potter is what we call her, and she's frequently seen around here. And so she and I catch glimpses of her a lot of times. You know, we'll have new staff and she'll show up, and we won't tell them anything about her. But sooner or later they'll say, "What was that?" And we're like, "Oh, well, that's Miss Potter, and she hangs out here."
You have no idea the history of who she is or where she came from?
Oh yeah, she was the librarian when this was a school.
Okay.
And she lived right out there in that house at the corner of the school grounds. And so then when she died, they buried her in the graveyard right behind the building here on the hill. So she has been real close here all my lifetime. Because she was a librarian here when I went to school.
You remember her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was a little old gray-haired lady that wore dresses all the time when I went to school.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
This is
welcome.
Great.
almost ready to fly.
Wow.
Flags painted in the background. They were painted on the panels first. And then the mountains were transposed over them, and then the miners' faces were painted. And the 31 flags are from 31 nationalities who came here to work in the coal industry. The 1930 census of Letcher County reflects 31 nationalities who designated their occupation as coal miner.
Yeah. So what's going on with coal these days?
Well, it's pretty much the production of it's pretty much non-existent in this county currently.
Grab a pick and shovel, bring your cap and light. Don't forget the fuses and a dynamite. Put on your knee pad and your safety toe. Oh, we're going to the truck mine where the coal is low. Riding on a lizard in a 30-inch coal. Drag cable loose parking as the little wheels roll. Oh, have mercy on a miner's soul. Down on his poor knees in a 30-inch coal. Make a bradish yonder, make a bradish there. Gotta give the miners a little breathing air. Spread out a little rock dust, won't you spread a little more? Keep the fiery coal dust on the miners' floor. Riding on a lizard in a 30-inch coal. Drag cable loose parking as the little wheels roll. Oh, have mercy on the miner's soul. Down on his poor knees in the 30-inch coal. Timber up the heading, make the wedges tight. Oh, your wife and children won't see you tonight. Waiting is that mountain as it's always been. Waiting is that mountain that's Virgil King. Riding on a lizard in a 30-inch coal. Drag cable loose parking as the little wheels roll. Oh, have mercy on a miner's soul. Down on his poor knees in a 30-inch coal. Down on his poor knees in a 30-inch coal.
Well, we're done with our time in Kentucky with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and we're going to be heading out today. We're take a couple of days to get up to Ohio, so we're going to stop in, what's the name of the place we're stopping in West Virginia? Harrington? I think Harrington. Anyway, I have been thinking about home. Not home as in back in Georgia, but just the kind of concept of home. I talked about The Alchemist and the journey home, journey away, trying to find. And, you know, I was thinking about that expression, home is where the heart is. And home, maybe home is where you lay your head. And I've been feeling very welcomed here. very much at home here. It's very peaceful. And I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background there are some very loud cicadas.
Possibly the most frightening creatures in God's creation.
Yes, Mike had one land on the back of his neck. I wish I had gotten the video of it. It was really loud. We didn't know what it was, and then we saw it. They are beautiful creatures if you have a chance to see a cicada, but they are not very friendly to the foliage. So off we go, Mike, Mabel, and I. Next round of adventures. Travels with Nana from Kentucky. Much love to my sister and brother-in-law, Nellie and Nate Polly, for hosting us in Kentucky, and also especially to Nate for sharing all of his wonderful music, both while we were visiting and as the soundtrack for this video.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to like it and then subscribe to my channel, Travels with Nana Adrian, on YouTube. Thank you.